Right, today is the day. So we're back at my granddad's grave. My mum's come and just tidied this up a little bit. These are actually plants from my granddad's garden. So yeah, Joel is on his way, and yeah, he's going to fit the new, improved headstone. He's going to make it safe, and he's cleaned it all up as well. So yeah, I'll give you a look when it's here. Yeah, so that's obviously the foundation stone.
Yeah.
So that goes right up inside the headstone. So is the headstone drilled out?
Yep, so the headstone's drilled out. You bang your foundation, your anchor system in, which goes all the way into the ground. And then this pin sits on here, like that. Then that'll sit into your headstone.
Ah, nice.
That'll just avoid if there's any ground movement in the future. It'll just stop it from toppling over onto somebody. Every mason that fits one of these and new foundations should be offering a 10-year workmanship guarantee.
Yeah. Spot on. Right, they're cracking on with that now. Foundation stones in, and they're just cementing the headstone in. But I've got a fight to train for, so gonna head to training now this morning, get me training done, and then I'll be back to see the finished product. So yeah, I spoke to a few people while I've been in here. It's a lovely day, by the way. Spoke to a few people concerned about, you know, these warning labels on the graves. But again, if you just go to Chris in the chapel, if you've not got the deeds, you just need to fill in a declaration form. Cost you a £5 to get it signed by solicitor, and then you can be the legal caretaker of the grave then, which means you can get work done on it. Any work needs to be done by a BRAM or NAM certified stonemason, which Joel and his friend James, who's from Bespoke Memorials, both in Hull, they both have that, so they're working on that. And yeah, if anybody needs their details, let me know and I'll pass you on. But right, that is training done. Back in the graveyard now. Let's have a look at the finished product. Right, there we go. That is looking really good. Good as new, as they say. Yeah, nice new big sort of foundation there. Cleaned up really nice as well. Look at all the lettering. You couldn't even really read half of that before. So yeah, really impressed with the work they've done. Again, the main thing was to get it structurally so it's safe. So we could have left it, but I said, listen, take it away. And he's done this as well. We couldn't even read any of this before. So Julie, that's my mum's sister. She died when she was just 19. And then my granddad, who was buried in here later, 2005. So yeah, really impressed with that. Looks really well. Safe now, and Can see all the lettering nice and cleaned up. Brilliant. So hopefully, as you can see, a lot of these all got the stakes keeping them up. Hopefully a few more of these get sorted, and we can be left with something more like this. So once again, Chris, he'll be in this chapel most days, or he'll be on the digger out digging graves. Give him a shout. If you got any concerns, he'll walk you through the declaration, so you can take you can become like a caretaker, if you like, of a grave if you don't have the deeds. And yeah, make some of these safe. Like I say, he took this away and he fully restored it and everything. You don't need to do that. You can just get the rods and get it anchored down. That's a bit of a less of a job, if you like. But yeah, we thought we'd go for the full job on it. So yeah, big thanks to Joel at Fresh Memory, and big thanks to James from Bespoke Memorial for coming and helping out as well.